Over time, program gets larger and larger, and although you can compile and run Java program with the terminal, it's often faster to use an IDE for integrated development environment and an assembly of software that we can use to build and run our Java programs, just like the command line. The main difference is that this tool is built specifically for building and executing code and has a lot of built-in features specifically for that purpose. It also has a GUI or a graphical user interface, meaning we won't have to type in commands. We can just click a button for our code to build and run. Ultimately, just like we use Photoshop to edit photos, we can use a special software and IDE to edit and run our code. There are many different IDEs or integrated development environments that you can write code with, but in this course we will be using IntelliJ, which is made by a company called JetBrains. We will be downloading the community edition of IntelliJ, that is a free version available. I am a Window user, so I will be downloading the latest Window version of IntelliJ. So I am clicking on download, so the download got started. I will finish up the installation of IntelliJ and then I am opening my IntelliJ. So I will click on confirm and continue. So my IntelliJ got open. Every large scale program you create should be in its own project. Since we are learning the fundamentals in this course, we will be using one project for the whole project. So from here we can create a new project. So for now we are not creating a project. I am giving a tour of IntelliJ only. In the project SDK settings, if we can go, so here if you can see, the latest Java version is shown that is installed on my device. If you do not have this, try re-downloading and installing the JDK by giving the project name. So Java Learning, I will give the project name and I will create the project. Alright, now IntelliJ is configured. What exactly does this IDE have? On the left we have navigation panel. Like if we can see, we can go to different project packages, project files and different things that we have. This allows us to navigate to different files in our project. The .ide folder holds metadata about our project, but the main code for our Java program will be in source folder, that is here. So once we start writing the classes, we will write here. You will also notice in the external library section our JDK is linked. So if you can see, this is the JDK that is already linked here. We will be working more with this navigation panel in the next lesson. We will, at the top right hand corner, we have some buttons that will allow us to run our program, debug our program and step through our program. We will learn more about what debugging and stepping through the program mean later on in the course, but this play button acts as Java C and Java commands from the command line. Once we have a Java file created in the IDE, we will be able to click this button and it will compile and run our program. Tell you more about how to use this IDE.